In this video, we'll be showing you the Social Time Master timeline. The timeline is a visual system that makes it easy to preview and edit and control your social posts. Let me show you what you can do with it. Let's start from the top. First, you select which of your social accounts you'd like to see. Then select a start date and how many days you'd like to be displayed on the timeline. You can load up to 50 days, but for this demo, I'll select 3 days. I click Show, and the timeline is refreshed. Now I see all the posts that are scheduled to go out in the selected 3-day period. You see that the timeline is cluttered with a lot of posts, so I can use the Zoom In button to make it easier to see. You can zoom in or out within a big range, and you can always select a view that is most convenient for you. If we show more than one day, we can use the left and right arrow to jump through the days, or pick a date from the drop-down list. You can see how the timeline scrolls to the selected date, and here's the label at the top showing the date that we're currently looking at. Now, what can we do with the posts? We can drag to change the posting time. You see how the posting time is changing while we're moving the post up or down? We can change not only the time, but the date too. We can move the post from one day to another. Note that the time you see is your local time, and you know exactly when the post will be published. When we hover the mouse over the timeline, we see that yellow label, showing what time we're pointing to. If we need to add a new post, we just double-click the line. A pop-up appears, and we can again review the time and the social account selected. We have several options for the source of the post, but let's pick one of our blog posts for this example. We see a list of all the available variations for this post, and we can pick the one we like. I'll select Rotate because I also want to show you the repeat option here. Just for the sake of the demo, I'll pick a short interval between the posts. Let's say 1 hour, and I'll enter 3 for the number of repeats. This will add 4 posts, and it will use different variations each time because we've selected Rotate the Variations above. And the posts are instantly added to the timeline. If we're not happy with the timing, we can again drag the posts wherever we like. Let me tell you now about the 4 icons next to each post. The first icon will open the URL, which is the subject of this social sharing. The second will share the post now, instantly. Let me show you how. After I click the icon, it takes a few seconds, and I'll get a message that it was posted successfully. I also see the URL of the social post, and I can click to preview it. You see the post is published on my Facebook wall. With the next icon, you can preview and edit the posting details. And the last icon is for deleting the post, and I'll delete the one that I already shared. When the scheduled sharing is for any of your blog posts, then the title is a link, and when we click it, we go to the WordPress editor to edit that post. And that's how you manage the posts. Let me show you another feature of the timeline. There are some tools for distributing the posts, and here's an example. I click the Distribute button and go to the default settings. It reorders the posts in a way that fills in the entire timeline with different but almost equal intervals between the posts. So we now have a more even distribution. Maybe you've noticed that there are green zones for each day on the timeline. We have the option to select a preferred posting time for each of our social accounts. Let's say we'd like to have our active posting time be between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. So the green zones mark that time of day. And when we drag the posts on the timeline, they'll turn green if they're in the range of our preferred time for posting. When you're distributing the posts, you also have the option to put them only in the green zones. With this icon on the top, you can hide the top bar, leaving more space for the timeline area. There are some other features, but generally, that was a quick overview of the Social Time Master visual timeline. We know that you're going to absolutely love it once you've started using it, just like we do.